Hello everyone, my name is Octavio Ramirez, I'm an English teacher, and please let me introduce you to Laura. She's one of my students. She is Laura. Laura, say hello. Okay, that's great. So, let me tell you about Laura. Laura likes to do many things. She likes, for example, to go on vacation to a nice place. She likes to go to the beach. In particular, her favorite place is Cancun in Mexico. She also likes to go with her parents to the supermarket. She likes to go shopping with them. Okay, Laura is a student. As I told you, she's my student. Laura studies. She goes to school every day. Laura likes also to call her grandmother. She doesn't live with her, so she likes to call her grandmother. So let's check. Laura went on vacation to relax. She studies hard to get good grades. That's her motivation. Laura is calling her mother right now to say hello, and her parents will go to the supermarket to buy food later this afternoon. Why did Laura go on vacation? Laura went on vacation to relax. Why does Laura study hard? Laura studies hard to get good grades. Why is Laura calling her grandmother? Laura is calling her grandmother to say hello. Why do Laura's parents go to the supermarket? They go to the supermarket to buy food. As you can see, in the color green, we have some words. We have to relax, to get good grades, to say hello, to buy food. We call this section infinitive. This is an infinitive. And in this case, we use infinitives to explain something, to explain a reason. Why do you go on vacation? To relax, for example. Okay? So we say to relax, to get good grades. These are infinitives to explain something, to explain a reason. Let me show you another example. Tell me, do you like fruit and vegetables? Do you eat fruit and vegetables? Why do you eat fruit and vegetables? What is the reason? I eat fruit and vegetables to be healthy. What is the reason for me to eat fruit and vegetables? Is to be healthy. Healthy, in good condition. Now look, he's playing video games. Do you like to play video games? Why did you play video games last week? Did you play video games last week? I played video games last week to have fun. I played video games last week to have fun. That was the reason. To have fun. We can use infinitives with sentences in the past, in the present, and also in the future. For example, I went to the cinema to watch a movie yesterday. Okay? So this is in the past. I went to the cinema to watch a movie. How do you know it's in past? Well, we have the word went. This word shows that we are talking about a past moment. I am going to the cinema to watch a movie. That is in this moment. I know this because of the words I am going. Okay, so this is in this moment. And finally, I will go to the cinema to watch a movie tomorrow. I know this is tomorrow because I have the word will. Okay, so we have three examples of the use of infinitives in past, in present, and in the future. Here we can see the example to watch the movie. That is the reason why I went to the cinema. The reason was to watch a movie. Why I'm going to the cinema? To watch a movie. And why I will go to the cinema? To watch a movie. Now, let me show you how to make these sentences with another example. Laura studies to learn new things. So Laura is the subject. We call the subject the part of the sentence with the person that makes the action. What is the action? Studies. Studies is the action. Studies is the action, and we call it a verb. So Laura is the subject and studies is the verb. Then we have to learn. This is the infinitive. The infinitive is formed with to and a verb. So we need this combination, a verb with to. Finally, we have a complement. We can change the complement. For example, Laura studies to learn Spanish. Okay, Laura studies to learn mathematics. So the complement is optional, but the rest of the structure is like this. We need a subject, we need a verb, we need infinitive with to plus the verb, and optional, we can add a complement. Like this, we can make an affirmative sentence. But tell me, why do you study? Do you study to learn new things? Or do you study because you like something? Why do you study? Oh, let me show you something really nice. With this example, we have the action and the subject, Laura studies. After, we have the infinitive, to learn new things. You can also do this. Check it out. Did you see? Now, it's the opposite. First, we begin with infinitive, to learn new things. Laura studies. So it's optional. You can begin with the action, Laura studies, or you can begin, like in this example, with the infinitive, with the reason why Laura is studying. Remember the infinitive? We use this type of infinitive to explain why we are doing something, the reason, our motivation. So I study because I love music. So to say the same, I will say I study to learn music. Okay, I study to learn English. I go to the supermarket to buy food. Let's continue with some exercises. Excellent. So let's practice a bit what we've been practicing already. Look, we have 5 images at the bottom of the screen. We have a girl. Okay, we have the sun, we have red, we have a person exercising, and we have, I think these are CDs, an illustration for CDs, okay? So, what do you think will be letter A? Letter A is he went to the shop to buy some bread. What letter do you think this is? Write it down, write it on a paper. Do you have a paper? Otherwise, ask your mom and dad, your brother, your sister to give you a piece of paper and a pencil, a pen. So what is letter A? The girl, the son. Okay, letter B. She's studying to pass her exam. C. She goes to the gym to keep fit. Do you know this expression? Keep fit? Keep fit is to stay in good condition, in good physical condition. Okay? Next, he's buying the CD to give to his brother. And finally, they put on sun cream to protect their skin. Do you have the answers? Okay, excellent. Let's check them out. Great. Were you correct? Excellent. Let's check another exercise. On the left, we have the action. These people, some person is doing. Okay, and on the right, with a green color, we have the reason, the justification, the motivation why they did that action. Let's check the first example. He's going to the shops. Why do you go to the shop? Do you know this word, shop? For example, Walmart. Okay, in Mexico we have stores called Oxxo. They are convenience stores. They are in all the country. So this is the shop. Why do you go to the shop? What do you do in the shop? What do you think is the correct answer? To see the Eiffel Tower? To ask for help? To give to his mom? What do you do? To buy a new computer? Do you go to a shop to buy things? Probably this is the answer for the first one. He's going to the shops to buy a new computer game. Do you like computer games like Minecraft? So please take your time. Let's read the options together and write on a piece of paper, write your answers, and we will check them in a moment. The second one, he's making a card. Do you know a card like a postcard when you're on vacation or for some celebration? A happy birthday card. Okay, that is the second option. Next option, he went to Paris. Paris is the capital of France. Okay, do you know something about Paris? The food of Paris. Okay, next we have they were at the cinema. They were at the cinema. Why do you go to the cinema? What do you do at the cinema? Do you like to eat popcorn? Okay, next option is he called his friend. He called is with a telephone, a phone call. So he called his friend. This is in past. Okay, probably yesterday he called his friend. Why? Why do you call your friends on the phone? Next we have he washes the car every Sunday. Probably he is a kid. Probably he doesn't have a car, but he washes probably his father's car. Why? Why do you wash a car? Let's check the possible options, the possible motivation, the possible reasons. To see the Eiffel Tower, to ask for help with his homework, to give to his mom. So why is this correct option? He went to Paris to give to his mom. No, probably not. Probably not. To buy a new computer game, to get extra pocket money. Do you know this expression, pocket money? Pocket money is a little money. A little money is not too much. Sometimes when we are kids and we help at home, cleaning the house, probably your mom, probably your dad, they give you a little money, maybe $1, few pesos, for you to buy candy. Okay, so that is pocket money. When you help and they give you, your parents usually give you money for your help. And finally, to watch a comedy film. Film is another word for movie. Do you like movies? Comedy movies, comedy films, horror films, action films. So film is a movie. Okay, excellent. So I hope you have your answers now. Let's check your answers now. Oh my god, so great. I hope you were correct. Let's check the answers. He's going to the shops to buy a new computer game. Perfect. So let me show you another image with the answers. It's like this. He's going to the shops to buy a new computer game. He's making a card to give to his mom. Yes, it's a beautiful, probably it's Mother's Day card. It's a blue, beautiful card. So he's making a card to give to his mom. Next, he went to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower. That is the Eiffel Tower. This illustration, that monument, it's called the Eiffel Tower. It's very famous. Next, they were at the cinema to watch a comedy film. Movie. Okay, do you like comedy films? They are very funny. Next, he called his friend to ask help with his homework. Yeah, very good. Very good. You can call your friends to ask for help with homework, to work together. And finally, he washes the car every Sunday to get some extra pocket money. Do you help your parents? Do your parents give you sometimes pocket money? Or you help just because you are a really good kid? Excellent. Now let's move on to the next exercise. Make it right. We have in total 6 sentences. Okay? So there is one problem with these sentences. There is one error. Okay? So I want you to find the problem and correct the problem, okay? Let me show you the first example. I'm calling my friend to invite her to come to my house. That sentence is not necessarily correct. So let's check. That is not correct. For to invite is not correct. The correct option is to invite. I'm calling my friend to invite her to come to my house. That is the correct answer. I'm calling my friend to invite her to come to my house. So please, can you now find the mistakes, the problems with the rest of the sentences? On a piece of paper, the paper you have at home, write only the error. It's not necessary to copy the complete sentence. Only copy the error and write the correct option. She went to the park playing with her friends. Did you find the problem? Let's check it out. The problem is playing. Normally we don't say this. Normally is to play. Why? Because that is the reason why she went to the park. She went to the park to play with her friends because she wanted to play with her friends. Excellent. So next exercise. I watch TV in English to learning more words. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. There is one error. Did you find it? Exactly. Very good. To learning. That is not correct. It's similar to the first sentence. To is not correct. So the correct option will be to learn. I watch TV in English to learn more words. Do you like to watch TV in English? Do you like to watch TV shows, movies? It's a good option to practice English. Next exercise. I practice the piano to getting better. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. Did you find the mistake? I practice the piano to getting better. That is a mistake. To getting. The correct option is to get. I practice the piano to get better. Excellent. Next option. I clean the kitchen for helping my mom. Did you find it before I showed you? Very good. So I clean the kitchen for helping? No. I clean the kitchen to help my mom. That is the reason why I cleaned the kitchen. Next, we are going to use it to see the pyramids. No, that is not correct. It's similar to the first one and to the third one. It's a similar problem. Yeah, great. Look, to see. That is not correct. The correct option is to see. Great, very good. So, now, let's review. Hey, look, we have a candy store. Do you like to go to the candy store? Why do you go to the candy store? To answer to my question, we are going to use an infinitive of purpose. That is the name, infinitives of purpose, and they look like this. To buy a candy. So, why do you go to the candy store? I go to the store, to the candy store, to buy a candy. Excellent. So now tell me, I will ask you some questions and I want you to think of your personal answers. Question number 1. Why do you practice a sport? That is question number 1. Quickly, write your answers, quickly. Short answer is okay. Okay. Question 2. What do you want to be when you are older? When you are older, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be an architect, an engineer, a sports person, a runner probably? And why? Why do you want to be this? Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be a mechanic? Why do you want to be an engineer? Okay. 3. What do you practice? What do you do to practice English? That's the question. What do you do to practice English? Every day at home, what do you do to practice English? Final question. Where do you go to ride your bike? Bike is another word for bicycle. Okay, so where do you go to ride your bike? Do you have the answers? Are you ready? Okay, excellent. I will show you some possibilities, okay? You can have something different, something similar, but look. Why do you practice a sport? Probably I practice a sport to be healthy. Probably I practice a sport to have fun with my friends. Okay, these are my reasons. To be healthy, to have fun with my friends. Number 2, what do you want to be when you are older? I want to be a doctor. Why? To help people. I want to be a comic artist. Why? To make my own comic books. That is the reason. Will you know comics? Like Batman and Superman? So I want to be a comic artist to make my own comic books. Next, number 3. What do you do to practice English? Well, to practice English, I watch cartoons in English. Okay? Or to practice English, I listen to music in English. Do you listen to music in English? What's your favorite singer? Or cartoons? Do you watch cartoons? What's your favorite cartoon character? Finally, number 4. Where do you go to ride your bike? Well, to ride my bicycle, it's another word for bike. To ride my bicycle, I go to the park. Okay, or to ride my bicycle, I go to a quiet street near my house. Quiet street means a street with no cars, or just maybe one car. But remember to be careful, okay? If you go out to ride your bicycle, you have to wear protection in your head, a helmet. And you have to pay attention and be careful. Excellent. So, thank you. That's all for today. I hope this video tutorial is useful and see you next time.